You're listening to the BCC Podcast. It is Monday, June 2nd of 2025, and you're listening to episode 445 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Ford.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
And our wives, my wife Allie.
Hello.
And Ford's wife Emmeline.
Hello.
Mace is stuck in an airport. Kevin is, I guess, just not feeling well, and Leo still has a child, so we'll see him again someday.
We'll see him when he goes off to college.
Honestly, I would guess it's probably going to be once they get a bigger place.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, I know it's going to be a struggle in that apartment for them. But we're actually seeing them in a couple of weeks, so...
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
2 weeks.
So that'll be the second time we've seen them this year.
Yep.
We've seen you twice this year. We've seen Mace once, but we'll see him again when we go to Florida for our cruise. Which Mace was originally supposed to be on if they weren't having a baby.
All
All
right.
right.
Next year is going to be crazy.
Oh yes, this time next year will be Harambe Fest.
Harambe Fest. 10 years, everybody, since the tragic fall of our prophet Harambe.
Do you think there's got to be other people that are going to be going to the zoo on that day, right?
Oh, I bet it's going to be a big deal. It's not just us. It's a good thing we're planning right now.
I mean, what is that advantage is that going to give us exactly?
I don't know. I mean, at least I'm a local. I know how to get places.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we are going to have to arrive early.
Yeah.
What day of the
maybe I
week
can-
is it on? Day
don't
did
know.
Harambe die?
May 28th.
Maybe I can get like a season pass or something to the zoo so we can get in.
Yeah, Harambe
Not
Fest is
really
going to be over both
faster.
of our anniversaries.
Yes. That's pretty cool.
We'll have to have the next generation fancy dinner. Yeah, it's like right between it. Dang, it's Allie and I's anniversary, Harambe's death, your and Emily's anniversary. What?
Wow,
This
that's
is like the
so
most
sad.
important week of our lives.
It's like happy, sad, happy.
So in 2026, May 28th will fall on a Thursday.
Oh, that's awful. Why not a Friday?
Well, this is good for us. It means less crowds.
Not true.
hmm
But I like Fridays more.
But it
though.
is also Harambe, and it's been 10 years. So
True.
It could be a lot of people.
Do you think President Trump will be there?
Yes.
That would be so awesome.
Harambe for America.
Wait. What if JD Vance goes instead?
I mean, he is from Ohio.
That would be. He's from Cincinnati. That would be pretty awesome.
I just... Do you think someone's going to get arrested? I feel like the chances are high of the police getting involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might be walking into a riot.
There's a possibility. Oh, no one will have children. At least one child. Mace said he's bringing his daughter, so...
Wait, are you saying that Leo isn't coming?
They're not confirmed yet, but we're pressuring
They
him.
have to come. They have to. We already have plans for their room.
Literally, we were talking
Like
about
really,
it
we were
like
talking about it
1 hour
hours ago.
1 hour ago.
Well, you'll have to bring this up to them once they, settled down.
I'm sure they're listening.
Also, Kevin can take care of the kids too.
Yes.
Kevin
No,
is our
well,
own personal
Kevin can
butler.
stay back and be the babysitter.
We'll see. At least we don't have to worry about booking a place since we've got you guys there.
You're welcome.
But we gotta have some good events. We gotta do Top Golf this time too. Like we
Yeah.
were thinking about doing Top Golf when we were there this time too, but it was raining like all day Friday.
Yeah, we just went, didn't we?
Is it the one from downtown?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
It
there's
was
only
nice.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was in Kentucky. It wasn't in downtown.
This was in Ohio, I think. Yeah, because we didn't go through
Oh.
Kentucky.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking.
You
about
are
something
thinking
else.
maybe 75, scene 75, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
You're thinking about that.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't tried to do like in a more event place in Cincinnati since the time we tried to go to the barcade and we're really disappointed by it.
I found a new one.
Is it
You'll love it.
Is it still in the Arcade Legacy line? Just a different location,
No,
or is
it's
it
called
different?
Yeah, you just said it.
Scene
Scene 75.
Scene
It's
75.
cool. We
The-
can shoot.
Shoot? What?
I mean, laser shoots.
Oh, laser tag.
It has laser tag,
I
Wait,
think we
someone
passed
better
this
say-
place.
golf,
Yeah, we
go
have
karting.
I've
I
always
went
wanted to do go
go-kart.
karting. I've never gone
And
go
yes,
karting.
It was it's in I think it's in Miami.
Yeah,
Township.
Miami Township.
Yes, we did
Which is-
pass this place then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely passed
close
this
to
place.
here.
I look.
Mhm.
So yeah, that would be fun. I always wanted to do go karts, but then I feel like I'm too old to do it unless I bring a child.
Oh no, it's fun.
Oh,
We'll
it's
have
really
a child
fun.
then.
Let the child drive the go kart.
They're much better at it.
You
than
know
we
what?
are.
We can even do like a go kart thing, like kind of like the babies, like babies against adults, kind of like.
That would be fair.
Kinda
These
like
children will be under
Mario
1
Kart,
year
you
old.
know? I know, but we can try. I mean,
We
You
could
never
try
know.
like
I
little
think
baby
there's a
Mario
hype
in
for
real
that.
life content.
I know. But I was
Making
thinking
babies
more
drive
Mario
karts
Kart.
for our entertainment.
I can't.
So you telling me that Mario Kart is wrong?
No, the thing is, whenever I think of Mario Kart, I think of Tobey Maguire in Mario Kart.
Why?
Get the heck out of the way!
Just imagine you just blare Baby Park over the speakers now.
Yeah.
Put a brick down on the gas pedals and put the baby in.
Also, Walter and
Yes.
Jesse.
All right, well, we'll have plenty more plans in the future, I'm sure, and there will be a vlog about it next year. The 10-year vlog is actually like 78% complete. But I have been
Very
working so much
specific,
overtime the past couple of weeks, I've not had a chance to work on it anymore.
Hmm.
So hopefully that'll be out soon. Alright, but we do have some interesting news in the last week. 2 weeks, actually, because we were not around last week. Because I was working that said overtime.
Yeah.
We have the
You were
reveal of the
indisposed.
minifigure vending machine. This has been a long time coming, and it is interesting because there are multiple of the minifigures from that poll that are in here.
Yeah.
The
Oh, is it the
poll?
one that we
There's
saw?
a poll
And I
to-
thought that you wanted to get one.
I did want
Yeah,
to get
it's-
it.
It's
I
that one.
Yeah,
I
so-
thought it was
So
like.
we went to the Lego store yesterday, saw this in person, and she was like, "Oh, so if we put like a coin in, we can get one and bring it home." I'm like, "Well, that's not exactly how that works, honey."
Well, I thought that they would give you some.
No, you get the whole package.
That's
You can
boring.
get them all.
Yeah, but the fun thing, like, imagine if like visiting is free and then like attracts more people to actually buy Lego.
That's technically what like the minifigure blind bags are supposed to be.
No, but it's the same. The experience is.
No, I see
different.
what she means. Like, it's
I
more
get it.
interactive
Now, if it was
experience
cheap,
that
I
way.
would do it, but I wouldn't put $5 in a vending machine for one.
Yeah, $5 is too much. 10 cents though.
Why do they have
I
so
spent
many
$5 on the
spaces?
jukebox at your bachelor party, but I'm not going to pay that for a
That's
minifigure.
true.
What?
I don't know. We got a good value. out of
Yeah,
that.
well,
we got some good songs.
We got into the bar and we saw they had a jukebox. And so I'm like, oh, all right, for it, I'll let you, it's on me tonight. We'll
So
pick out
I
a couple
just-
songs.
picked up a
And
song.
minimum buy for a credit card was $5.
Nice.
Played Shooting Star and All Star and others.
Yeah. Johnny Be Good.
All right, but yeah, the vending machine's all right. But the real star here is the minifigures.
Why do they have 3 spacemen?
There's multiples of
There's
some
four.
because
Oh, okay. I
spacemen.
was like, oh no, there's 4 spacemen.
yeah. So I didn't realize this in the poll. I thought only one color was going to win, and actually my two choices won
The gold and the
Neat.
in the teal.
I'm pretty sure I voted on the teal spaceman.
that makes sense.
I don't remember. How
I think I
if
voted for
voted
gold
for
because I
gold.
felt gold would fit in there a little bit better. But
I may have voted for Fabuland.
I don't remember the Fabuland being in part
I
of
don't
the
even
poll.
remember if it was on
I
there.
think
but
I think
seemed
it
like
was just
something
the
I would go
factions for the
for.
Knights and the Spacemen that were for the polls.
Okay, all right.
And the rest, so we got 2 Fabuland. We have the Fabuland Elephant and the Fabuland Bear. Girls, do you know what Fabuland is?
No. I have no idea.
So back in the 80s?
I'm just gonna show them. Honestly.
Yeah, you should just show them. So they made these back in the day. They made basically Animal Crossing. It's Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved this.
Like little Animal Crossing style
Yeah.
playsets.
All right. Can you guys see that on your end?
No,
it's just the
we just went
minifigure.
back to the minifigures. Yeah.
How's that?
There you go.
Yeah. Keep it on that.
So this is Fabuland.
It's cute.
I would have
It's a
loved
classroom.
that.
That
It's
lion
perfect
is
set for
ghetto.
He got a chain.
That's cute.
It
I
is
need
really
that
cute.
one for my.
He's one of
students.
those hood teachers.
It
I
kind
like
of
more the
reminds me of
teacher
Calico
one.
Critters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably something it was inspired, especially because Cal Critters is German, isn't it?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't think
Isn't it
so.
European?
It's European.
Yeah, this is also very European.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they definitely probably did have like, because they have like different types of animals, which they have like
Mhm.
different types of calico critter animals.
But yeah,
Aw.
the
So cute.
proportions are very
That's so
weird.
cute.
Wait, Ford, did the cup, Lego cup, originate from Fabuland?
I don't know. Probably.
There's so many pieces that actually came from
It's
like
so
the hairbrush,
cute.
the pot,
What
the
year
cauldron.
Is that a
These come out?
walrus? He's so cute.
Yeah, walrus.
I love him.
Yeah.
That giant
Can
tea
we
kettle's
still
never seen
order
again.
them
though.
or no?
Wow.
No.
This is so
No, these are
80s.
very old.
So 80s.
How boring.
1988.
Yep, that would do it.
I like the
They should
alligator
They
guy.
should
Or
make it.
crocodile.
Well, they're slipping it into a few things.
Oh, so cute.
That's a bed.
He has another classroom.
He's just so.
I like more the other classroom.
The thing is, now that we have Animal Crossing, we'll never get this again.
Yeah, Animal Crossing is very similar to this. Well, we're never gonna get minifigures these proportions anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a shame because I think they're very creative.
I like Fabuland. I mean, I'm okay with them bringing it back, to be honest. I like
Oh,
the
yeah, I
Animal
think it'd be
Crossing
cool.
Lego sets, but like, I feel like
This is-
Animal
Chuck E.
Crossing's
Cheese.
gonna die soon.
Here's the thing: like we were at the Lego store yesterday, and we noticed the distinct lack of children. Like it was
Lego is
all
an adult
adults,
hobby now.
and it was very depressing.
Well, it's because millennial parents don't let their children have toys.
It's so true. they
We
They-
saw a lot of that too
they-
with the parents that had kids, like that were there.
The ones that actually had like knows how to be kids is where the ones that were waiting, they were running around.
Oh yeah,
Those are kids. Those are true.
those are kids that played with Lego, right?
Mhm. I mean, one of
But,
them
like-
loves Legos.
Yeah,
My little student loves Legos.
but it's just a very depressing.
Millennials are awful parents. They're gentle
Oh.
parents. They don't let them have toys. Then they
Promise
just
me
complain
like
about
that.
why they turn up to be awful.
Ugh.
So true.
I
though.
feel like you're talking about someone very specific.
You know who I'm talking about, for. All
I
right.
know. I'm trying to get you to say it.
Oh,
This is a live podcast.
explain it to me. Don't worry. Your
All right.
secret is safe with me. But you need to
What?
pay me $10,000. I'll pay my house.
All right. Well, let's see. Yeah, we got the spaceman. The gold spaceman's pretty neat. The teal spaceman's pretty neat. I've always, part of me wants to get one of every classic spaceman, especially because I have a bunch of them from the actual 80s. But then also realize that that's a lot of work.
Every single time I
Yeah.
see the spaceman minifigure, I automatically think of Leo. I feel like Leo would love that. You know, it just
Yeah.
strikes me as a Leo thing. Maybe because he does stuff with space, but it's just a Leo minifigure. I like the guy in the flannel. He kind of looks like Luke from Gilmore Girls.
Oh no, he's the one that to me looks a lot like Leo.
It's the
At
hair.
least in the face. It's the face and hair, yeah.
Why is the
So you are
female
right. He does look
pirate
like Luke from Gilmore
The
Girls.
female pirate's the worst one.
like? Why does she look awful? And like, what is her outfit? It looks like it belong on a man and not a girl.
So I think it's supposed to be an homage to was it 2009 the pirate theme?
Probably.
Yeah, like the what was it? It was the fort set. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Though I'm also trying desperately to remember the name of that pink vacation Lego theme.
Paradisa.
Paradisia, yeah. So you see we have a couple of the other Paradisia people here too, which is another old Lego theme. Let me switch back over to the browser view.
Yeah, Paradisa.
This was Paradisia.
It's very bright. When did that come out? Late 90s?
Late 90s.
Late 90s, yep.
It was probably the pinkest Lego theme ever.
Love it.
It's very very Barbie coded.
It is so Barbie coded.
Yeah.
I kind of like it though.
Oh, the horses.
Yeah, it's so Barbie. I love it.
Oh.
I feel like I would have loved this as a kid.
No one bought it.
Oof.
So sad.
The old Lego dolphin looks way less iconic.
I think he looks
Forgot
fine.
they made one.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
But Paradisia also, I feel like, inspired a lot of Lego Island.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've never
Man,
seen this
I
one.
miss the old Lego palm tree.
The pieces still exist, don't they? No,
I
not
don't
quite.
know.
It's very similar. I don't know when
miss
the last
it.
time I seen
I
it,
never had
actually.
one, but
I don't think
I
I
always
had
wanted
one.
one.
If I had one either.
yeah.
I remember
think
this
they're
piece in
different.
Digital Designer, though. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Wait, why
I'll
is
pull it
this?
up for you? It's too old.
It's too old. They don't have the inventory. It's
They don't
just
have 'em.
unbreakable.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, so that's Paradisia.
Okay, so like they have inspiration from old Lego themes then.
Yeah, a lot of these are.
Mhm.
So then they have the two new castle figures, which you've got the Krakens and the Griffins both won.
That's kind of neat. I do like that they all have different accessories.
I do too.
You know,
I think
it
that's
makes it
fun.
very well varied.
Hey, are those
Um,
helmets we see on the Krakens a thing?
They're from like a Viking warrior CMF
Okay.
from years
interesting.
ago. You've recolored it a couple times. This is a new recolor.
I do like the Griffin armor. It's very sleek.
Yeah.
I don't like that they had to have a male and female version of each one of them.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely some that suit guy. Like the knight guys should be all men, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's...
I do like the male pirate guy. He looks cool.
He's all right. That's really
What
all...
about the ice cream guy? What
That's
is he
another
from?
Paradisia
Okay.
reference. If you see his mustache there, and then you saw, remember, the lifeguard guy. We're seeing a lot of these other Paradisia sets.
Okay.
Also, there was a lot of pink. He has a pink ice cream.
Oh, okay, got it.
I want ice cream.
So what is the reference for the guy in the flannel? What exactly is he?
I think
supposed to
these
be?
are
I
just like
think-
the generic two.
Oh,
Well,
what
I
is the
think,
house one?
I think the guy and the girl, I think they're supposed to be the designers of the set.
Ah.
Or like one of them is the person who designed the idea submission and the other is the one who designed the set version.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the concept is really cool because you can kind of put like whatever minifigs you want in there too. The little bubble.
Yeah, I
things.
don't know the things you gotta take them apart to put it in. And also, if you have all these very exclusive minifigures, are you really gonna want to keep them all in the machine?
No. Well, some of them are very generic. Like they use a lot of generic parts.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, like the
So-
pirates. Sure.
The Paradisa ones.
The Paradisa ones have special printed shirts.
They don't look new.
They say Paradisia.
Oh, never mind. I didn't notice.
They have Speedos, too.
Yeah, they do.
It is kind of weird that the male and female have the same tops and bottoms for this.
I feel like also that the like spacemen could also just be left in.
Oh, it's
there,
actually she comes with a pretty cool parrot also.
She just comes with a cool parrot. But I feel like the spacemen, since they're so like the same, I feel like they.
I mean, I guess you have 2 of each of those, so that works
Yeah,
for
that's
them.
what I'm saying.
I still have the Benny's Spaceman Brigade or whatever set that I've never opened. It's sitting in my closet. But I think, you know, I'd like to have every single one of the classic space minifigures, and I think, wow, that's a lot of time and money. I still haven't gotten the medium transparent blue gem piece.
Did I ever tell
Yeah.
you that I got the new Blacktron Renegade a while back?
Yes. Didn't you buy 2?
No, I only got 1 this time. But it's good.
You need to set up your
Very
classic
good.
space display in your room.
I would like to. In that basement room. But that's a project. That's a whole thing.
That one's pretty cool though. I
Um,
like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So,
And the thing is, like, I feel like there might be space for even more, like those little bubbles.
yeah.
I think they're the Sonic ones.
Are they? I guess I've never seen them
think
not
so.
transparent, so I don't know.
But in theory, you can just like.
If
get
they were the
more
Sonic
of them
ones, couldn't they
and
fit a
fill
full minifigure in them?
it. Yeah, but I don't think they'd be able to fit the accessories in their hands.
Well, you don't have to keep the accessories in there.
It might also depend on the shape of their heads and things.
Well, Sonic has a very big head.
That's true.
I'm trying to
I
find the
don't know.
piece in the part inventory here.
I think it's the same thing.
I don't think those those pieces aren't listed in the inventory, so I don't know what other sets they've come in.
I'm just going by vibes.
Let me look at a Sonic set. No, Sonics aren't even orbs. They've got like flat edges on the side. Check out the Bio Lizard, the best Sonic set. Why did I not realize that Super Sonic has a unique head mold?
Oh yeah, they are different pieces. Okay. Interesting.
I feel like Super Sonic and Super Shadow really should have been like actually gold instead of yellow.
Yeah. Oh well.
Sad. Alright, last thing wrapping up the minifigure vending machine is the price. It's $180.
That's pretty pricey.
I mean, it's a lot of minifigures, so you could make the argument that it's...
Yeah, and there's a lot of exclusive ones too that
Yeah.
wouldn't be in other sets as well.
But I will not be buying it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's a rather fair price.
It's okay price. It's not...
I mean, look, as opposed to most other sets these days, it actually does a thing.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not too into sets doing the thing.
But I like sets that do things. It reminds me that Lego is still fun and also a toy for children.
I did actually buy some Lego this week. It just came while we were gone.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got the Dragon of Chaos and the Dragon of Focus.
Okay.
So, which I think
Wait,
actually...
which one's the Focus Dragon?
The two-headed one.
Oh, okay.
I spent a while deciding which one to get, and then I ended up deciding to get both, and then my car
Did you
broke.
see that picture I posted of the big one?
The red big one?
The big green one?
Oh, the green one, yeah. Yeah, it's really big.
It's huge.
Have you seen the Dragon of Motion, Source Dragon of Motion in person?
No.
I want to know what the scale of that one actually is in person. Like, I'm past
hear it's
buying
huge.
it,
Huge.
but it looks very big.
You also got the Titan mech from last year's.
Yes, but I think I've mentioned that on the podcast since.
Did you?
Yes, because you got it for me.
I did.
No, I don't think so. That was only last week. Wasn't it?
No, it was 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it was 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lots has been happening.
Hmm.
All right, let's move forward then and talk about book nooks.
I like book nooks. This is gonna be good.
I thought I saved the Sherlock Holmes one here, but now it's gone.
Oh well.
Here it is. So, this was revealed a few weeks back. We've not had time to talk about it. Is the Sherlock Holmes
yeah.
book nook, the first ever Lego Sherlock Holmes set.
That's a cute one.
There we are.
Is the best detective in the set.
This set comes in at 1,359 pieces at $130, so actually not a bad value.
Fair.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love book nooks. I love the idea of book nooks. Like I've always wanted to build one from like the little mini like sets that you can buy.
Yeah,
But
and
then you also have to
makes
paint
sense.
them and other
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So like I feel like Lego is doing a good thing with this because then
Yeah, and
it's
it
like
makes sense for this and the characters that it involves.
it does,
Yeah.
it does.
Oh, the little office opens up. You can see inside it with his violin and things.
That's really cute. I love that. I feel like this is definitely a set that I would honestly probably purchase.
Yeah, I saw this in person yesterday too,
Did it look good?
and it does, and it has like you might be able to tell from the actual like picture here, but it has all these little hinges so that when you fold it, it brings some of those like some of the walls of the buildings kind of out a little bit. So that they're not like flat, like you can see those details and it really, I don't know, it brings the whole thing to life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like it.
Like that. Like it gives it a little bit of definition, like you're looking down the alleyway. That's a really cool effect. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too actually. I'm a huge book nerd, so I mean Sherlock Holmes is really good, and I like.
Oh, I
like
just
the book.
noticed it looks like the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
Like
point.
with the pages. That's cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. Okay. Now that I'm looking at the set more, I really want to buy it because
Yeah,
a
no,
lot
I
of
want
stuff.
it.
Like,
No, I want it.
I don't know.
There
I
is
put a lot of
one-
Lego in my library, so I feel
There was
like
one glaringly
this would be a good
weird
addition.
inclusion, though.
What?
I think you know what I'm talking about, Liam.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
There's not a black woman in Sherlock Holmes. I'm just gonna say it.
took
I'm
out-
going blank on
I don't even
the
remember.
character.
The characters
Oh,
actually
for
is
some
just
reason.
yeah.
I'm going blank on the
Sherlock
name of
Holmes
the-
just calls her
the
the lady.
character.
What's wrong with
Mhm.
the character?
So they decided to make one of the characters black for no reason. Well, for
There's never
a
even been an
reason.
adaptation where she is played by a
But
black
there's
woman.
yeah, this is the first time she appears as a black woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and it's also in England, in like.
and
Yeah.
it's Victorian London. Like,
Oh, okay. I understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's
It
just a
doesn't make a
really
lot of sense.
weird thing to do.
I
Lego's a little bit behind the times
I
there.
like the little kid minifigure. He looks really cute. I like
See?
his little freckles.
But yeah, don't worry, Lego will get with the times eventually and be a little more
I'm
progressive.
also glad they put in Moriarty.
Wait. They have had an adaptation.
What?
Enola Holmes.
Is she black in Enola Holmes?
I think she is, yes.
Is that where it comes from? Because we couldn't find anything.
Yeah, it came from Enola Holmes, I think, because she was black in Enola Holmes.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, I'm sure it was a directive from the BCC. Wow, from the BBC.
Mm.
That's also not the only book nook we have, though.
Yeah.
We also have the
Two
Lord of
more.
the
There you
Rings. There's two more?
There's two. Yeah, there's this one and there's a Harry Potter one as well.
What?
But I think
There's a Harry
we
Potter
covered that
Oh
one.
yeah,
too.
we did cover the Harry Potter one. That's right.
Yeah.
It's that one wasn't as defined.
Yeah.
We also
this one's
have the
good.
Belrog.
Mm,
I still need to show you the Lord of
I
the
like
Rings.
more the Sherlock Holmes. So,
yeah,
I don't
you're so right, Emmeline. I feel like this one's. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I guess it's novel, but
So, well, here's the thing that confuses me. Okay, so I know Lord of the Rings is a book series, and they're trying to make it fit in with the books, but it's clearly the movie design.
Yeah, it is.
Which I know is probably
Mhm.
very close to what it was in the book. However, it still feels kind of weird.
It
Like
does.
And
with
I
the
also wish it
with
was
the
like
Harry
a
Potter
book.
one, you can kind of like tongue in cheek it, right?
Hmm.
Because the casting in those movies were so great and so awesome and so spectacular. You know, so accurate to the book. You could just hand wave it away and say, "Oh, okay, these are like the characters from the books."
Yeah.
You
Also,
know, there's only so many ways that you can make King's Cross Station look like King's Cross Station,
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
But and with Sherlock Holmes, there's a lot of room for interpretation there, and I think they did a very good job. But this, I don't know. I don't know whether it really fits.
Yeah, as a book
bill.
Nook, maybe not. But however, as a Lord of the Rings set,
Oh, as I said, it's fine. I think it's great.
I think
Yeah,
it's cool to get the Balrog in Lego form. We've never had it in Lego form before.
Mm-hmm.
Gandalf's got long, luscious hair.
I
You're
just
gonna
wish
love
that
this
it was
scene.
more so like
Yeah.
a
Or
book.
maybe not. Who knows?
You
Yeah,
know?
I can see that too
Like,
because it doesn't have sides. If it
There's
had
no
sides
sides or anything like
and make it red like Bilbo's
Well, I
book.
don't think the
Right,
Harry Potter one
exactly.
had sides.
The Sherlock Holmes
Right.
one does though.
Yeah, I feel like if they had like an actual book like they did in Sherlock Holmes, it would be a
I don't think I
much
showed this
better set.
on the pictures board, but did you know? Have you seen the side of the Sherlock Holmes one?
Yeah, I thought he saw it in person.
No, they had it open.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't notice the sides until.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's-
cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So that one looks a little more like a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's just a Nook.
Yeah. And I wish like that's the thing I wish is like they put a little bit more effort into making it more like a book. Because I feel like if it was more like a book Nook, I would be more interested in buying it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can totally see that. The price
Yeah, and
is
and
better
looking
than
at the
Lord of the
Harry-
Rings has been
Yeah, looking at
lately.
the Harry
Well,
Potter one,
how much
it's
is it?
more.
$100.
$130 for 1,359 pieces.
Okay, that's not terrible.
It does
Yeah,
come
the
with
Harry
a little.
Potter
Oh, wait,
one, you
that's the
can't really
Sherlock Holmes
see
one.
the
Oh,
sides.
oops, sorry, that was Sherlock Holmes. This is $130 for 1,200 pieces. So
It's a little bit less.
Yeah.
But I mean, Lord of the Rings fans will probably.
yeah,
eat
the
this
biggest
up.
issue with it being the book is the Balrogs don't actually have wings. They can't fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish it was less of a Nook and more of a book Nook. I mean, I do like Gandalf. He looks pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
his
and that
staff and his.
the
sword.
Harry Potter one is more book ends.
Yeah, that's why I was. Yeah, it's bookends,
book
not a
Nook.
Nook. That's why I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking
there's
of it.
book ends. Okay, I like book
Well,
ends.
you can design it. Well, you can like orient it as a book nook.
Okay.
Huh, okay.
But it's really meant to be a book end or like two book ends.
Yes.
Because it's different parts of the train, like the front of the train and the back of the train. That you can, you know, if you put the books between them, it simulates a tunnel.
Yeah. It
So-
looks cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's
I want the
just...
Harry Potter one.
Mm.
Maybe someday.
Maybe
Yeah, I like the
someday.
Sherlock Holmes one myself.
Yeah, I would get the
fan.
Sherlock Holmes one
Wait,
definitely.
baby, we just got
Yes.
the Hogwarts Express.
Is that no? But it's different.
We just got the Hogwarts Express.
Yeah, but I want that one.
Okay, I'll get the whole song.
All right, moving forward, let's talk about something that just
Cruella
dropped
de Vil.
yesterday.
That's
We
neat.
have Cruella de Vil's
Oh.
car. Apparently, everyone on our Discord server hates this.
I
Why?
also I would say that I
This
kind of
looks
agree
amazing.
with it.
I like it. I like the dog.
I like the dog as well.
It's a
Not-
nice look. Now, the price is not great, but it's not the worst price set we've seen this year. It's
Wait. What's the value on this thing?
378 pieces for $50.
It's not bad.
It's been worse.
I just
It's been worse.
doesn't appeal
Yeah.
to me. I guess I don't see.
I just
the-
want the dog. I will buy it to play with the
Now
dog.
it might be like one of those like illusions of scale going on,
maybe,
but it looks much bigger than it is.
okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like at least like the Cruella de Vil minifigure looks bigger.
Is she the same one that was in the?
CMF series.
Yeah.
It's
the Blind
relatively
Boxes?
similar.
She doesn't have It's very, very similar. She doesn't have
No,
side
Yeah, like-
printing, so her shoes are a little weird.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Oh.
there's no side printing, and she doesn't have like.
I
the
missed that
shawl
series. I
cape.
feel like I need to collect more of those that particular series. I know that they're gone now, but
Yeah,
I kind of want more. I have Robin Hood and Prince John.
they're relatively available on
Are they?
Bricklink.
I have Robin Hood and Prince John because that's my.
We also have
favorite
the
movie.
Stitch.
And we do have Stitch.
The
I feel
Stitch
like
is
if I
good.
were to collect another one, I'd probably
Dude.
want Sorcerer Mickey. from
Do not
Fantasia.
sleep on the Evil Queen. That's a really good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it does look
I
nice.
have wanted is this thing again, one of those rabbit holes of money that I want to go down.
Yeah.
I'd love to get a minifigure for each of the villainous villains.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that would be really fun. I mean, we have Prince John already.
They are re-releasing a lot of them, so that might be more feasible than I initially thought. But
Yeah, I really liked that series. I kind of wish I collected a little bit more of it while it was out. But I knew I wanted Robin Hood for sure and Prince John because they have like no Robin Hood merch at all, and that's like one of the best Disney movies in my opinion.
Pinocchio minifigure has a nose.
Does it really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like
That's
Jiminy
the-
Cricket too. That's cute.
That's the piece they should have used for Gru.
Yeah.
Does Gru have a
Creepy
minifigure?
Gru.
Young Gru, yeah, for
Oh.
Minions Rise of Gru.
No, they made a regular Gru.
Did
Well, I
they?
know
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
that's right.
Gru, but like They
Remember,
made an
we
actual
built it
Gru?
together.
That's a different one.
Oh, is it different?
that's what
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
creepy,
too. I
though.
was like, what?
Creeper.
Why
They
would
made a
that work for the
minifigure
giant
version of the house.
Oh, I want it.
They even have.
Also-
Dr.
I love
Facilier.
minions. I'm sorry. I know they're dumb, but I love their dumbness. I don't know if that word exists.
Wait, the Corella one also comes with a dog as well. It comes with a different
Yeah,
dog.
it's a
Mhm.
different dog.
Okay, I
Oh.
want a dog.
Isn't
Just
that
give me
one
the dog.
Patch?
I don't know. I haven't seen.
I don't
that
know.
in
Just
a
give me the
while.
dog and Stitch again.
Stitch. We have the Stitch one.
Yeah, I like this. I have both Stitch ones.
Yeah, Stitch is cool.
I got you the kid from Coco recently.
Yes,
Yeah.
Kid
but I
from
also want the
Coco.
Stitch.
See, look, this has so many from villainous in it. As the Evil Queen, as Cruella de Vil, Dr. Facilier, the Evil Queen. I already said that. I meant to say Queen
Yeah.
of Hearts before, that's why. And Prince
And the
John.
Evil Queen.
And Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
I forgot Baymax was there.
Yeah.
Aww, but
I
it makes
haven't
sense.
seen that movie.
It's a really good movie.
What's he from?
Big Hero 6.
I
Mhm.
feel
Never
like
heard
if
of
I
it.
were to get another
It's
one, it'd
fine.
be the
It's a
Mickey
good one,
He's
but-
cute.
It's one of the
like,
last
when-
ones Disney made when they still cared.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a really good
So
one.
you're saying there's a chance I'll like it.
Yeah.
Oh, you would. Like, it talks like, well, I'll let you watch it. Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow we can watch it.
Okay.
But it's a really cute movie. It's sad, but it's cute.
Is it a nice weeknight movie?
It's.
It's not that
you will
long,
cry-
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I will
Okay.
cry again, but it's sad, but it's
I'll-
like a wholesome.
I'll give it a look.
But yeah, as far as the Cruella de Vil card goes, I am very much in favor of having sets based off of classic Disney movies.
Wait a minute. This thing has steering.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're right. The front
I just
wheels
noticed.
move.
Okay,
Look,
that
this
does
is what
make it
happened to your
cooler.
wheel the other day.
Yeah.
That's a story for another time, Ford.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, next week probably.
I don't know. This reminds me of
What
the
type of car
penguin
does she
car
have?
from the Lego Batman movie.
Okay, it actually does look like the car from the Disney
you-
movie.
Do you remember what I'm talking about, Liam?
Yeah, I remember exactly what
Yeah,
you're talking
because
about.
it uses like the hot air balloon piece for the curve there.
Mm-hmm.
It does look like her
Over
car.
the front
They did a
wheels.
good job of like
Yeah, it's a
recreating it.
nice one. I like it.
Okay, I thought I was mad at this, but maybe I'm not as mad.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just salty.
Does it
that
have
they
the
didn't
horn?
have
Yes, it does have the horn on the other side.
Yeah.
a Robin Hood
I
Lego
must
set.
say, I'm tempted.
Yeah, I like sets based off of good movies. I'm glad Lego's no longer only doing current
This-
thing.
Yeah, I
This
think
makes me
that's
want to go back and look for the Last Crusade set they did a couple years ago,
The Nazi
just
one?
for the car. Yeah,
What?
the car looks so good
The
though.
Nazi one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Nazi plane.
Lego's
With the
made a
break
Nazi
off,
plane.
Yeah, with
What?
the wings.
Oh,
that
I've never
break
seen
off.
Indiana Jones. That's probably what I was like.
Oh,
They
at
did
least
make a
you've
Nazi
seen
plane.
Last Crusade.
Who's you?
We will watch
How
Indiana
did we watch
Jones
that one together?
soon.
The last
We have a lot of
episode,
movie
which is
series
that
that we're like
How old is his father?
in the
Which
middle of.
This father
So true.
Who's you?
The
Which one?
monkeys.
with the
Set?
umbrella.
I feel like your brother would like this
We
set.
watched
Like these types of sets.
I think Owen has these.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one who I immediately thought it was Owen.
I
feel
think
like
he
you-
has this one.
I feel like Owen would like this.
I remember Aiden had the old version of the Ark of the Covenant.
Wait, it's about the Ark of the Covenant?
Oh yeah, Indiana Jones is great. It's where they go to find the Ark of the Covenant.
Wow. Maybe we should watch this movie.
it. And then in the next one, which is actually a prequel, it's about child slavery.
It's another one of her
Nice.
favorite things. The Bible, child slavery.
Like, there's only one thing worse than slavery: a child.
I'm so sad that ended. That was so funny.
Yeah, we just watched a Community Watch series again the other day. That's probably like one of the highest quality YouTube skits out there.
It's
A
really
community
funny.
Watch?
Yeah, that's what that means from. Have you seen it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
that
really
was-
funny, Ford.
Oh. Hang on, I'll have to look for that.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's like two, like, what, 7-minute
Yeah, they're like
long
you
episodes?
could watch it in like 15 minutes.
Then they're very, it's like kind of like a Parks and Rec, The Office type show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see the whole thing. That's
Yeah, it's really funny.
High Desert Community Watch? No, this is something different.
it might be the Neighborhood Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. But it's very funny. I'd recommend checking it out.
Back to Lego, I guess.
I had a point that I was going off of, and then we got off track.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say all the movie series that we're in the middle of, because we still gotta finish the Planet of the Apes prequel series.
yes. Yep, Planet of the Apes.
We found
Karate
another
Kid.
peanut.
Yes.
Oh, you found another peanut.
He was with his
We're
toilet.
stopping everything. We found another peanut. You said it was in the toilet?
Like on under the sink. I wanted the toilet paper.
This one is the planter's peanut.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
found
found
a
him.
He
bonus
has the
one.
monocle.
Mm-hmm. I made that one.
There's a bonus one?
Well, I mean, he's one of the very high quality ones. Mason didn't quite understand at first. He just wrote what they
He
were
just
on them.
wrote words on it.
We'll talk about this more on the podcast next week.
Yeah, I need to poke your brains as to what exactly you were trying to accomplish, because it all went crashing down.
Oh no, it's exactly as we'd hoped, except for the wind. Mm. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what other movie series we're in the middle, because we have a little bit of time to fill here.
What movies?
We gotta
Planet
finish
of
all the
Apes.
Muppet movies
Oh
still.
yes, the Muppet movies. Yep.
We've been going through the MCU, and I think last one
Yep.
we watched was Guardians 2.
Yes.
I need to show Emmeline The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, we watched The Lord of the Rings extended in theaters last
We
year, all
did.
over one weekend.
Oh.
Yes, we spent so much time in the theater. Thank goodness your brother hooked us up with tickets.
Did you, like, buy a catheter and put it in?
No, they weren't all at the same night. It was like one on Friday,
Right,
one on
on
Saturday, and then one on Monday, strangely.
My
Yeah.
question still stands.
No, we just had one
Held
giant
it for
soda.
4
Mm.
hours
The three of
at a
us.
time.
Well, when we saw the Two Towers, they actually started playing Return of the King for the first,
Yeah,
like, 10
they
minutes.
did.
Oh no.
And, you know, the thing is, it's not incredibly easy to tell which one you're watching at first in the beginning of Return of the King movie. Well, then you realize, wait, what the heck, Gollum wasn't with them when we last left off.
Yeah.
Ford,
Yeah.
did you watch Revenge of the Sith in theaters?
Yes, I did.
It was awesome, wasn't it? So good.
Well,
What? Don't.
I think I told the story on the. I don't know if I told that story on the podcast.
I don't think so, because I don't think I've heard
What's
this.
We
story?
kind of had. So it was really cool watching it in theaters again.
Mm-hmm.
But
Again?
the audience experience.
Ford is
was
old.
Not
Oh,
good.
I was like, what? I was a child.
I watched it when it came out, and I was like 8 years
Really?
old. Back then, so the thing is, like, my parents like refused to take me to see it. I don't know why. I think they just didn't really like the prequels that much. and my sister didn't really like it, and that's a whole nother story. So I was the only one that was really, really interested. And the thing is, I didn't see it until about 6 weeks after it initially released. So I thought, like, oh, it's going to be like dead or something. Like by today's standards, it would be a dead theater by then, right? But that theater, 6 weeks after release, mind you, was packed, and it was packed with kids, right? And that's my main observation, because going into the theater this time around, no kids. And I wouldn't say it was too late. It was like a 6 o'clock showing. I don't think that's too late for kids in a movie theater. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Well, keep in mind also,
kids.
Ford, you live in a city, and families tend not to be in cities.
Well, that's not the case though. We didn't go to a theater in the city. We went to a theater just down the road.
I mean, more so, yeah. But these days, cities are mostly composed of cities are like city suburbs, mostly confer of dinks.
Maybe, but we were in more of like a suburban movie theater area.
Mm-hmm. But suburbs
like,
hardly have kids anymore.
There's a lot of kids around here.
There are, but yeah, not like there used to be. Recall also that like the generations before us are larger.
We live in like the part of town that has like the most kids.
They have kids and they have elderly.
Yeah.
Like I think
like there's a pretty wide range of like age groups.
My wider point more so is that there's not a lot of kids, and the people that have kids are usually far away from society now.
I haven't finished my story yet. There's a lot going on with this one. So as soon as the movie starts, they all start clapping and like cheering like seals, and I'm like, oh great, it's these people. I don't like that kind of stuff in theaters. I think it's very disrespectful. Like, you could do it in Marvel, okay? They're slop. But don't do it in Star Wars, guys. Don't do it when it's high cinema. Like, I don't know if you felt the same when you were watching Lord of the Rings in theaters.
Well, no
Hello?
one clapped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone clapped.
Like,
the theater was completely full.
Yeah, it was really full.
Yeah, like the theater was full, but no one was disrupted.
Nah, we didn't go to the theater with those people. There's that
here
theater.
They were very disruptive.
They ruined Doctor Strange.
But then the thing is, they were laughing at like a lot of the internet memes.
Well, my experience is like that because I sat next to Kevin.
Yeah.
Same.
No, Kevin wasn't there
the
even.
Thing is, they laughed at
Owen.
Like the most inappropriate time.
Yeah.
So the thing is,
Kevin just doesn't.
So the thing is, like,
yeah.
we were in the middle of the Anakin's dark deeds montage.
I wanted to cry.
When they're killing all the Jedi and everything, and then at the end, you know, he brandishes his lightsabers at his lightsaber at the kids.
Mm-hmm.
They all started laughing like it was like the most spirited laughing and cheering that they had done the entire time.
There's nothing like that for us. People
we
were all very
like,
somber.
Well, the thing is, like, Emily and I just both looked at each other horrified. We were absolutely stunned at their behavior. It was completely inappropriate.
Kevin would have done that, unfortunately. You can't watch any movie with Kevin.
No, but it was the scene, like, it sounded like they were laughing and clapping about the death of children.
Like they were cheering him on to do the deeds.
Are we surprised? It's a city.
Yeah,
I'm surprised to see it around these parts, at least.
We luckily did not have any issues. I think there's a little bit of clapping at the beginning when Hayden Christensen came out and thanked us for going to the theater.
Yep.
But
oh yeah, that was fine, but it was just not a very good.
And then a few weeks later, Tom Cruise came out and thanked us for going to the theater again. Yeah, he did it again.
Oh, okay.
I'm so mad. I
guess this is like the new campaign that they're doing to try and get the audiences back on their side after 2020.
No, the thing is, these actors have always been like that. They've always been appreciative of their audiences. None of the ones that need to be trying to thank us are doing it. I think they know it wouldn't come across, but I truly believe Tom Cruise is grateful that I'm sitting in the theater.
Oh yeah, I totally get that, but. Yeah,
and Hayden Christensen's just happy to be in public again.
That's the thing, like, I don't know. It's just that the modern theater experience just isn't. I don't know. I just don't like it anymore.
You have to come visit
like,
us, and we can take
I
you
like
to
I love the theater experience. I just don't like people being disruptive like that.
I don't either. I have had those experiences before. It's usually when there's kids because public school kids today are awful.
Yeah, they're really bad. I kind
Do
of
you agree?
want that popcorn.
Depending.
It looks cool.
I'm trying to get this picture up. The best version. This might just be the best one.
Yeah, I think it is.
What?
You'll see
see
just a moment.
Oh yeah, that was legendary. That's
Oh
great.
yeah, I love it.
For years, you know, when Aiden Christian first started appearing in public again, he seemed really, like, kind of skittish and worried that people were going to start hating him again, but now he's finally able to just be himself.
People need to just see him in other movies, though. Like, outside of Star Wars, he is a good actor.
Never
Oh,
seen
really?
anything else.
Doesn't
Oh,
he
yeah.
in Jingle All the Way?
No, that's Jake Lloyd.
Oh. Oh.
Did you really think that he was the kid?
They just told me it was Anakin, so... And I never saw Jingle All the Way.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but Hayden Christensen, he's a good actor. He's in a lot of indie movies, so I wouldn't fault you if you hadn't seen him in other movies, especially you. But he's in a lot of indie movies. He's genuinely good.
We've actually seen a lot of movies in theaters this year.
Yeah, we have. We now got
wish
a
I
golden
could.
bucket because we go so much.
Yeah, well, I think the rest we're seeing is theaters like Studio Ghibli Fest.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I think a theater down in Covington had the Harry Potter movies, but only in IMAX
Mm.
and for one
I
weekend.
see that.
There's not an IMAX very close to us, so...
No, unfortunately.
Well, the thing is, like, it's only open really late.
Hmm.
Like, one time, we were going to go see, when Oppenheimer was out, I was thinking about joining, you met Leo, finally.
Yeah.
My Leo, the Cincinnati Leo. Yeah, he set up a party to go and see Oppenheimer at, like, 8 o'clock at night on a Friday in IMAX. Which I wanted to do it, but it was also, like, a long day for me.
Mhm.
And I thought, okay, 3-hour movie in IMAX, in a very dark IMAX theater. After a long day of work.
Yeah,
Not happening.
That's
no.
when I was working and going to college. That's when everyone else was seeing movies in theaters all the time, and I couldn't. Now no one else is going because they all have to work second, third shift, and it's
Well,
just
also,
me and
all the
Allie that
movies
go
these
most of the
days are
time,
terrible.
and maybe my
Wow.
dad.
Guess you don't want to go to the movies with your wife.
No, I
I'm
do.
joking.
I would love to go to the movies with Emmeline. The
He
problem is the
saw
movies
Pride
suck.
and Prejudice with me. That's how much he loves me.
Oh, you know, we were just talking about India earlier. I think they're playing Last Crusade this Father's Day.
Oh yeah, they are.
I
Yeah.
still want to watch Stitch. Lilo and Stitch.
Oh
No,
can you
don't
please
do
talk
it.
her out of watching Lilo and Stitch.
If you want there to ever
Isn't
be a
that
good
good?
movie again, you've got to avoid it. I know that.
I need to see it with my own eyes.
But that just means you're gonna have to see more of it, and more of it, and then they're gonna keep doing this and keep bastardizing everything you love.
Yes, it's
The
true,
point
Emmeline. It's really bad.
You
It's gonna ruin your
high-
favorite movie, and then you'll be sad.
Yeah,
But what?
I'm
okay,
telling you,
so,
this is like
so,
the Force Awakens.
So
for you.
listen. So I'll watch it not as a remake. I'll watch it as it's not like another version.
Well, that's kind of how we're approaching it.
Yeah, it's another version. It's just
And even
bad.
then, it's just a bad movie.
It's not because it's a bad remake. It's a bad movie.
Like okay. Let me put this into perspective for you. You know how the movie's about family?
Yeah.
Okay, and you know how communists hate the family?
Yeah.
Even the communists hate it
Okay.
for its lack of messaging about family.
It looks like a pig. I
So
still need to watch it with my own eyes. I'm so sorry, guys.
it's making way too much money already. We are almost out of this era. Disney had almost given up on them.
It's already made its money back.
It was
And more. It's like 500.
And more. Yeah, it's made like it might actually make
bad.
it might actually make like billions.
It's
of
one of
dollars.
it's going to be one of Disney's highest grossing movies ever.
So it's good or it's bad? I'm confused.
No,
It's
Well,
bad.
it might make a lot of money, but that doesn't mean it's a good
You know,
thing.
what the other thing that made the most money right now is the live action Lion King.
That hurts my soul.
That is the problem, is that
This is
people say,
awful.
"Oh, I'll just give it a chance," because you see, in the early 2000s, there were so many good movies, and the movies weren't designed just to appeal to everyone. There's just so many movies for a variety of taste, and so many adaptations of books that were
Here's the
really
thing,
good
like,
but different.
even back then, like by today's standards, even the bad movies are good.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So then people started getting, especially moms, got it in their head. It's like, oh, you just have to give these things a chance. Because the thing is, back in the movies genuinely were, there's a lot of good stuff to take from them. And you did just
Yeah.
have to give them a chance to try something different. So then they think that they're still being that sincere now, when no, in reality, Hollywood has taken their good nature and just, like, used it to, like, wring them dry of everything they have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
These movies are scientifically designed to get the most money, mostly out of moms.
Yeah. Like, I
It's such a
remember
bad
it was
movie.
late last year. Was that Transformers movie? Transformers 1 came out. Terrible title, by the way. But it was decent. It was fine. And it was good, and everybody was singing its praises. Of course, it didn't do very well,
Mm-hmm.
probably because of the marketing and everything.
It was
But
marketed pretty well,
it-
I feel, but the problem is it doesn't appeal to that same demographic is the problem.
no, because it's trying to do something new. Well, I would argue that it's trying to tell a story, because it does, and none of these actually tell a story because nobody knows how to write stories anymore. And that's another deeper issue that I don't really want to get into. But I would have called that movie a bad movie 10 years ago. Yet now it's
Mhm.
hailed as a masterpiece. What is going on here?
It's, again, cinema really peaked during the era of Gore Verbinski. No, it's true.
You're right.
He made the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy.
Oh, I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Gore
Yeah, you're
Verbinski,
right.
it's Gore Verbinski and Peter Jackson, basically. That is
I would-
peak cinema technology.
May I also throw another one in the ring?
I mean, there's a lot of others, yeah, but these are like the guys that.
The first Michael Bay Transformers movie is actually decent.
We just
Like,
watched
watching
that.
it with you
the other
again,
day.
it really made me appreciate it again.
Yeah, that's what we watched when we were at Ford's house.
Yeah. I was
Like,
so
it's
mad. I was
not-
like, wow, what if they don't?
It's
transform?
not like the best movie ever, but it's a fun time it was certainly a fun time at the movies for this, like, 11-year-old kid that watched it on opening day.
I wish they made it more appropriate for 11-year-old kids, is the only thing.
Oh yeah, of course. You know,
That is my
there were a lot of
biggest issue
discussions
with
that
those
just kind of
movies.
went over my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I also bring up with that movie is that after Star Wars and all the technological innovations that came out of that, as far as, like, you know, the prequels went, a lot of people kept talking, like, what's the next big, like, technological leap?
Mhm.
And
mean-
then Transformers came on the scene. But now you don't see that kind of stuff anymore.
Mhm. Well, it's because
Like, now the big thing is I guess the big thing in 2019 was the volume. They used it for Endgame. They used it for The Mandalorian.
Mhm.
That's just how they make movies now. It's all just in a very small room.
The other
with a few different
issue,
props, and all looks very lifeless and boring.
Disney was actually doing really good during this era in their live action department too. We had movies like Tron Legacy and The Lone Ranger, which is actually a really good movie and a really smartly written movie. Also,
I have not
Verbinski.
seen The Lone Ranger.
It's very good, but the
I
problem
want
is
to.
it is a bit of a slower drama action movie. And
So?
the audiences did not like that, and it lost so much money. And Disney basically decided, well, we're not going to try anymore. So technically, as much as we can blame Disney, this is the audience's fault. It is.
She's just looking at me nodding.
That people don't want to try things that are not immediately comfortable. There's so much media out there now, and people have already decided what they like, and they're not really open to new things. They just want to see what they like again.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, you know, you could just watch Lilo and Stitch again. Everyone agrees it's better. Like, there's no one who says it's not, and there's nothing interesting in the new one, yet people still see it because despite it being awful, it's comforting to them.
Well, there's that, and then I would also use the argument of, maybe it's like stage plays, right? Like maybe you have a stage play that you like, and every time it's on, like say you live near Broadway, every time it's on Broadway, you go and see it. But the cast is always different.
Yeah.
And so you want to see, what difference do they bring to this performance?
Which
Like,
that could make sense with like adaptations.
Like, are they using different costumes? Are they using a different set piece? Are they, are the roles different? That kind of thing.
And that can work
that
if you're dealing with like adaptations that were adaptations already. These live action remakes are not that.
These aren't that, because they're taking it, they're warping it into something new, but more importantly, they're warping it to try and capture that fake modern audience that doesn't exist.
Each one of the message with this is there's something about the original that needs to be fixed, and it's because for some reason Americans hate animation.
It's annoying.
Or they don't like to say that they like animation.
No, the problem with these movies is they hate where they come from. They despise where they come from.
I think it's a mix. I think some of them, the people that work on it, like really like it, and the audience really likes it, and probably the executives really like the original, but they don't realize who they're giving it to.
Like, I legitimately believe that Jon Favreau really liked The Lion King, that he really liked The Jungle Book, because I think those are the most, and I haven't seen these movies, I don't care.
I've seen The Jungle Book's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, like, because
the Jungle Book original is not that great.
Well, them's fighting words. From what I can gather, though, those are the two that are the most faithful to the original, like, animated features.
And to be fair, being faithful is not important to, like, play-by-play. However, being faithful to the spirit of it is.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, they're the most faithful to the spirit of the original story. I don't know how
Lilo and Stitch actively hates everything about it. Jumbo doesn't even have an accent.
Like Lilo and Stitch, and the more recent Snow White, and
Snow White is the awful one.
Yeah.
There's another
Snow
one.
White is probably worse than this still, but this is cheaper. Also,
The Little Mermaid, that one, that hates itself.
Oh, no one even cared enough to talk about that one.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few ones that are okay. Cinderella's fine also because there's a million adaptations of Cinderella already, so you can adapt that.
Yeah, but Cinderella was like, I think the adaptation was way before, like, to make it teenagers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was.
But it was an adaptation.
That was before the culture kind of got out of hand.
Yeah, like, I like the adaptations of Cinderella. Some of them are nice.
I think that one was before Occupy Wall Street or something.
Well, we're getting towards the end. I just want to give a recommendation for anyone listening based on this topic. There's a YouTube channel, The Killian Experience, who does his Disney live-action remake video. I think I've watched this with you guys before. He's like the Scandinavian guy that goes over all the live-action remakes.
Okay.
And it's really, really funny.
Keeping up to date?
No, it's not like a series. It's just one video it goes through. It is not an analysis.
Oh.
It's just funny. I would recommend watching it to anyone. So if you don't remember it, go ahead and put it on sometime. You will find it very hilarious.
Okay.
All right, just a few comments from Sombrero Man in the chat. He can confirm his mom and his sister are the only ones who liked the Stitch movie.
What happened?
And he said he's not worth watching. He also didn't know Transformers 1 existed until release day, though I also happen to know that he never gets ads for anything. So
is that by choice?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's by choice.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how he would have heard about it, but
probably heard about it from me.
And so I encourage everyone here to like, comment, subscribe, join the BCC Crew Discord server. Link is in the description below. Join us every Monday night around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week we should be talking about Ford and Emmeline's wedding and the very eventful events leading up to that. But for now, for Ford, Emmeline, Allie, myself, LQ, thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.